There's 24 hours in a day, isn't it?
Yes.
Alright, so what Egypt was teaching us in the pyramids about this here, as above, so below. Everything in this life here is based on these angles right here. Right, so when you have your first meal in the morning, your first intake, let's just say you take your meal at 6 o'clock, it's supposed to be an 8-hour period. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Your last meal should be 2 o'clock. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to eat the whole 8 hours, but it means once you intake your first intake, the process is an 8-hour process for all inventory or intake. After the body does that, this portion of your body stops working and it assimilates. This portion takes out the minerals, the vitamins, the protein, and it utilizes this in 8 hours. And when this 8-hour process is over, it dissipates. It sends it to the garbage chute. Send it out to the waste, urinate and defecate
In another 8 hours.
in another 8 hours. So if you were to eat in this hour here, the body says, I'm done working. Put that in the storeroom. I ain't got no time for that. My shift is over. It stores in the body and becomes fat. When it comes around here, when it's time to dissipate and you eat it, it says, I don't have my waste to throw for the day. You have to store that shit in you until tomorrow. You keep that shit there until tomorrow because I got my work to do here. And I'm not doing nobody's shift. So 24 hours, 8, 8, 8. 24 hours in a day. That's the pyramid or the pyramid, which means fire in the midst, which represents your solar plexus, which is the fire that's connected to the sun. You are the sun. That's you.
And dude do that while you on the train. He's super saying, come out his shirt and everything. You jumping off the train, you scared. Yeah.
So that's your 24-hour intake. Once you follow that pattern right there, that's the key to everything for your well-being.
Shit, where did you learn that? Yeah, where did you learn that?
My brother, I have a brother that studied with Dr. Sebi and other brothers. Like one of the brothers did something called a meta-knitter, and he dedicated a lot of his time into doing extensive research on his own. And coming up with that, we found out a lot of information from other places like Egypt and other countries where these people in them are very big on their diet and their health. So my brother dedicated his time to studying this, and I was fortunate to be able to be around him and was also interested in it and decided to impart these different things as well as give me research to show and prove what I was saying was something that was relevant to our well-being.
So say you wake up at 9 and you eat at 10 a.m. Now you have an 8-hour window to be able to eat.
Right.
And then after 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 p.m. now, you shouldn't eat after that because you have another 8 hour to be able to
assimilate
flush the food to go down. Yeah.
All the minerals, all the vitamins, all the protein don't have to separate themselves.
Don't need
So
after
when you do that
6
now, the
p.m.
body stores it. That's how you get fat, because the body said, I'm done work, but I'm done putting my 8 to 4. What the hell you giving me all this work for? Let the next shift do that. I'm not with that. But this shift said, but that's not my job. I ain't got nothing to do with that either. This guy, that's his job. So he's gonna come down here, and that's why most of us get disease or disease, because it stores in the most important part of our body, which is here, the digestive system. So the food stays overnight and you get gas and you get all farting all over the place and all this shit from the excessive gas, because now it went to the wrong department, and this department there is about throwing away the waste, not saving it. It done put in its motion and what it has to do for the day. It has its assignment, and now you are breaking the assignment. When you do that, your body becomes dis-ease, discomfort, and that dis-ease goes to the weakest part of your organs and becomes a disease.
What do you think about meat?
Eating meat, I mean, we have the incisors for eating it, and I'm not telling you not to eat it. However, the process in which the meat is being done is not healthy. Why? Because they kill the animals, they traumatize the meat. When the meat is traumatized, it releases something called uric acid. Uric acid does not digest in the human body. That's why they get this goiter and the swelling of the joints. Uric acid cannot digest in the human system. And when you eat the animals, because of eating the green grass, the uric acid is in them. They are called ruminant animals. They have 4 stomachs to regurgitate and go to different stomachs. You only have 1 stomach, 22 feet long. Small and intestines combined is 22 feet. So meat eating is not really healthy for us. If you have to survive, yes. But if you have a need not to eat it, you don't, because there's an illusion that this meat carries something called protein. Our body doesn't really need protein the way they say it is. Our body produces this protein from the other foods that we eat. So this thing about you have to have protein so your muscle grows an illusion, it's a lie. That's someone else's concept that they're trying to make us believe we need to be strong. How many protein you eat for the day? I ain't seen you, Papa. I only see you drinking a smoothie. How much protein you take? How the hell you up in the bar doing all this workout? You was doing competition, deadlifting 315, 385. How did you do that? Which protein? I ain't seen you take a protein shake for the day.
Eating fruits.
So where's the protein? So where that you see where I'm talking about? So that's why it's a lie. Yes, we need protein, but the body and certain foods produces the natural proteins. Black eyed peas, lentil peas, all these things have proteins in them. All these beans, you have your nuts, Brazilian nuts, one of the best nuts you can eat in the world. Carries omega and all these different things in them. You know what I mean? You have peanuts, you have cashew nuts, you have all these different grains. You have pumpkin seeds that kill parasites in your body because also you have good and bad parasites. They work in symbiotic relationship to help keep balance.
And it has protein.
Right. So you eat the pumpkin seeds and all these different things. So yes, and then the next issue that we do have is that you can eat the right foods wrong. Meaning that
eat the right
there's a timing to eat certain foods. And if we don't eat it in the right time, it could still cause the same effect. Because it's a timing. There's a reason the sun don't wake up, the sun don't start at 7 o'clock in the night. The sun rises at a certain hour, right? And at a certain time the moon regulates. It's all a timing. And so should your eating be.
Talking about the
You know what I'm
circadian
saying?
rhythm.
So if you're eating in the right timing and eating the right food, you get the full and exact effect what you need. For instance, like fruits. Most fruits should be eaten before the 12 o'clock period. Yes. Because those fruits are melanated at that time. There's melanin. So when after it passes that sundial of 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, it changes it into sugar. That fruit, no, that sweetness in the fruit is a sugar.
So good question, right? You said like for 8 hours, right? So do you think that these 8 hours where it's like I guess that's when for you to you said the next 8 hours.
Assimilate. Take all the protein.
You think it's possible to eat fruits around this hour?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
But I'm saying you would not get you would get a different effect from it. If you eat it in this period here, you're gonna get something that we all know is alkaline. And if you ask most people if I ask you right now, what is a balanced diet? What would your response be? In eating food, what does a balanced diet consist of? Anyone know? Do you? Give me alkaline here, but what percentage of alkaline? And what else goes with the alkalinity to make it a complete meal? A complete meal consists of 80% alkaline and 20% acid. Any food that you eat that is 80% alkaline and 20% acid is a balanced diet. We are alkaline beings. Acidity causes inflammation. There is only one disease: inflammation. Arthritis is inflammation in your blood. Asthma is inflammation in your lung. Alzheimer's inflammation in your brain. And we can keep going on. Inflammation is the only sickness that the body suffers. So if you do the things that avoid inflammation, you're gonna have a long, healthy, prosperous life, bro. Only thing that's be something tragic that you don't know about, but you have your natural life, your history of living is gonna way past the hundreds of years, bro. Because your body will be in pristine shape to function the way it should, in total balance with the symbiotic relation of Earth. The magnetism I'm talking about, the electromagnetic being. Remember I said that? So this is what we do. That doesn't mean that in this 8-hour period, if they come and eat something here, it's a bad thing, really. It's just that they're not gonna get the fullest effect because this time was designed for that. You know, there might be times you come home and you're hungry, you decide to go take a munch. You're hungry because you're thinking you're hungry, but you're actually thirsty. Because you're a liquid being, so your body really don't need the food, it needs the liquid. And again, like I told you earlier, once you start to make these shakes and these smoothies and all these different things with the right things in your food, you could explore all the plants. I make smoothies with the plant and I make H3O2 with the fruits. So I'm taking my water from my fruits and the nutrition, I take it out of all my plants. Go look up parsley leaf, go look up pumpkin seeds, go look up all these different things, and they all carry different proteins and vitamins and minerals. And as men,
H3O2.
we need, when we reach a certain age, we need zinc and magnesium more. Women, they lack in iron and calcium because when they see the period and their body break down, which is the wall in the placenta, they lose iron. So that's why they need iron. But we need zinc and magnesium. And a very important mineral for us is also called selenium. Go look it up. Do your research for yourself. I want you to personally go and look into selenium and see what it does for us.
Sure.
Feel me?
Copy.
Any other question?
Thank you, King.
No problem. You're welcome. Always.
All right, man.
Always welcome. Always welcome.
Yo, guys, we have broken down how you're supposed to eat to be able to stay healthy, be fit, and bring out the godliest side of your physical vessel.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
What else do you need?
Like I said, look at me. And more people will see me and think I'm in my 40s.
How old are you?
60 years old. 60, bro.
You started working out when?
40. At the age of 40. So this is 20 years in the making right now. And like I said, I was bigger than this, but unhealthy. Now I'm light. Yeah, I like this.
60?
Let's go. 60 years old, guys.
I can
60
see
and
40
fit.
something on him. I can see him early
Check him
40.
out.
I can see him 50. I can see him 40
man.
though.
Check him out,
Look
y'all.
at school.
60 and fit, y'all. Check
Look
him
at
out.
school.
Flexing.
See, that's how I'm
Flexing
trying
on
to
the
be.
ball. What are you doing
That's
eating
how
all
I'm
this
trying to
processed
be.
foods?
Look at
Not
that.
understanding what
Look at
time you're
school.
supposed to eat.
Like that.
You gotta do these.
Straight. No warm up. Just like that.
Right. Hey guys, man. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, man. And also come to Wingate. Because that's
we
where
doing?
you can find, you know, OGs, the original
That's
gods.
the gate to
That's what we
winning.
mean by OGs, man. The original gods, man. That's where
why
you're
it's
gonna find
called
them.
Win Gate. When you walk through that gate, you're a winner.
Yeah.
Nah, like that's how I'm trying to be when I get older. Like I'm trying to be still fit, still moving, doing pull-ups, push-ups, normal the calisthenics. That's why I say calisthenics is king for the long run. You know what I'm saying? Weights is cool, you know what I'm saying, but weights kind of bad on your joints in the long run if you lifting heavy. You know what I'm saying? If you lifting heavy, doing power lifting, it's not good for the long run. Calisthenics is gonna be good for the long run. Overall, what they was talking about was a healthy diet and how we supposed to eat. He was talking about the circadian rhythm, how you supposed to eat, you know, with the sun, you know what I'm saying, when it's highest in the sky and right before it go down type, you know. Talking about a lot of fruits, putting a lot of fruits in your diet. Like fruits is crazy because when you look up the benefits of the majority of every fruit, it's always got cancer benefits, heals cancer preventative, like stuff like that. You know, I done heard people going on, you know, fruit fast and heal a lot of stuff in their body. Grape diet. I heard about this lady. She did a grape diet because she had cancer and she ate nothing but grapes and it healed her. You know what I'm saying? I done heard people do watermelon, you know, and be healed from just eating watermelon. Overall, we need to be putting a lot more fruits in our body, you know. I mean, to maintain our health and for the long run. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying be a fruitarian and stuff like that, but we need to be eating more fruits. You know, it's a lot. Stay off. Try to get off of the processed foods and cook your food at home if you can. You know, it don't even have to be nothing luxurious. You know, just it's better if you know what you buy it and you cook it. At least you know somewhat of what's going on with what you putting in your body. You know, the standard American diet, you know, and the way they taught us how to eat and the type of diet that they got us on, you know, I don't think we should be eating 3 meals and 4 meals a day. You know, I think we should, you know, I don't think we should eat until about 12 o'clock. You know, I don't think we should eat past 8. You know, if you could do 6, do 6. But you'll notice as you start eating less that you'll crave less. Your cravings will go away. These are just things that, you know, you'll experience, you know, once you begin to try. But this is a thing that, you know, comes with if you you know, because the foods that we eating, they have additives and they have, you know, chemicals in them that make us addicted. You know, And until you really want to see a change and feel a change in your body, you're gonna continue, to eat the same way, because you're not gonna notice that you're addicted to certain things until you try to stop them. Then you're like, whoa, Most people don't figure that out until they trying to, change their diet or trying to lose weight or something. They're like, oh, this is hard. Because when you're losing weight, it's all about your diet. It's like 80-90% is the diet. 10%, 20, 15% is the exercise. Like, you can do the most minimal exercise. Like, I tested it out myself. Like, I be going, and I go hard. And I'm a person that go hard in the gym. I go extremely hard. I like intensity. And it was time I'm going super intense, thinking I'm outwork a bad diet, and it just don't work. And I done did it the opposite way and did less work in the gym, 30-minute workouts, and did a better and clean my diet up, and I still lost the same weight. Still felt good, still felt fit, but I wasn't even working as hard. You gotta find something that's gonna work for you for the long run. That's why I say calisthenics king. Your push-ups, your pull-ups, your dips, your air squats, stuff like that. Being able to handle your own body weight. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna be the healthiest thing for you for the long run. When are you gonna have to pick up 225 pounds, like in a normal day in the life? When are you gonna have to pick up that type of weight? Like, what are you doing? What's going on? In a fight, even in a fight, it don't even, if you even get into a physical altercation, it only take 5 pounds of pressure in the right spot to knock somebody out. 5 pounds of pressure right here on the chin. That's it. Boom. Right, you guys, why you work on your accuracy? 5 pounds. Knock somebody out. You don't need it. It's all about, that's why they say speed is power. But why do you, some people, but don't get me wrong, I'm not talking down on nobody that want to be super huge, super big. That's what you want to do with your body. That's what you want to do. But I'm just talking about something, sustainable, and for the people who don't know, you don't have to be that big. You don't have to look like that. It's all about feeling good, And if you want to look good, you don't have to look like that. It's options, bro. It's options. You don't have to be buff and swole. You could be slim, fit, lean, that's cool. But like he was saying, like, stick to your fruits, get on your fruits. You don't need as much protein as they telling us we need, to build that muscle. And I know this from guys, like, look at these guys that be in prison. They not getting the proteins that they saying we need to build muscle. These dudes getting what they can. You know what I'm saying? When they come out with the best physiques, they be the biggest, they be the leanest, they be the fittest. Don't get me wrong, all they doing is working out and sleeping, which is the ideal thing you would want to do if you working out. The more you rest, the better your body will recover, the faster, the more healthy it is. Because they probably getting 3 to 5 workouts in a day, But at the same time, they not getting the proper nutrition. So that tell you something. Like he said, your body gonna produce the proteins that it needs, But I feel like that was a very informative video. Those some of the type of videos that I like to watch. Them the guys in New York, Broly Gaines, Goku Pump, Sean G, another guy I watch. What's my guy? Hakeem Supreme, Scott Bernhardt. Shout out to all them guys. They done put me on a lot of different workouts, a lot of different, fasts and diets that worked for me. You just gotta find what worked for you. But they on more the holistic, the natural side of things. That's what I be on. Yeah, man. We coming into 2025. I know it's everybody time. New year, new me. Y'all finna be in the gym. Stop playing. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Cause y'all finna be in the gym and y'all finna make some people mad. Like y'all make me mad up in there hogging up machines. Don't know what you doing up in there. Wasting people time for you to be gone next week. Gave up. Don't play with it. This your year. I'm out though. That's it.